A lot of good things. I think it's just, we hurt ourselves a lot. I think it's a lot of mental stuff, a lot of communication stuff that needs to be cleaned up through practice, and because we're executing and playing with effort for the most part. It's little things that we're going to need to clean up and hopefully play on our best ball moving forward.
What'd you learn looking at the film of the interceptions?
Just not forcing stuff. I think that um, on third downs I get greedy, and instead of trying to just kick the field goal, I try to force it to some of our guys, and that's not always the best thing to do. And I think we need to. I need to be able to get us in better plays when the play we call is not good against the look. I got to check better plays, so it's something that we'll be better at moving forward.
Iowa State's defensive strength seems to be in the red zone, keeping teams out of the end zone. Just what sort of attention do you have to bring to them?
The same amount as every week. They're a good defense in all aspects. This is a good football team, and it's going to be really important for us to not hurt ourselves and finish drives and play a really good game because they're a good team right now and they have a lot of momentum.
Saw a little more passing to the running back side of the backfield last week. Had some success with it. If that's working, what sort of dimension does that add to this offense?
A lot. It's been there. I think we just hit them on a couple things that some other guys covered. Those running backs do a good job catching the ball and making things happen in space. So it's a part of our offense that will continue to expand. And we want to be as multiple as we can. So they add another element to the game that's important.
You got a different kind of primary target almost every week. Last week it was TJ. Just what level of comfort are you getting spreading the ball around?
Very comfortable. I think it's a good thing. I'm very comfortable with all of our guys. I think we have a lot of weapons, and it's good to be able to spread the ball around. All these guys can make plays, and it's my job to make the right reads and get us in good plays and get the ball in their hands. So, like I said, I think we're doing a lot of things well, and we're close to playing complete games and really ironing all this stuff out. And it's we're right there. We just got to make a few more adjustments and continue to get better. But we do a lot of good things, and I'm really happy with where the offensive line's at and happy with our skill positions and what they do when they get the ball.
Is that receiver group even deeper than those four guys? As far as
Oh, for sure, yeah. And they've developed a lot especially from last year to this year, and have all the trust in the world and are too deep. Really, Dom had a great game. He came in and blocked really well, had a catch that was really important. He will continue to play a role in this offense, and Tevin does a really nice job. He's great in space. All these guys know the plays and know where to be, and they'll continue to get more playing time and be a part of this offense, which is great.
You're supposed to say nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, in your playing days, even if you remember back to high school, would you say this is probably the deepest offense that you've played with in regard to talent in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair to say. It's this is a talented group. That's how it is at division. It's all about developing these guys and making sure that they're ready to play. I think preparation is the key. I think there's a lot of talent all across the country in college football, and this is a team sport, and these guys that are not starters need to act like starters or practice like starters, and when they get in, there shouldn't be a huge drop off, and I think that's where we're at right now. So that's a good position to be in.
Well, how much more dynamic or effective is the offense when you guys can get the running backs involved in the passing game?
Really effective. They do a great job. They're great athletes, so they get out of the backfield, catch the ball really well. That's a whole other element to our offense. We want to be very multiple, and that adds something to it. And we trust those guys to not only run the ball between the tackles, but also get out in space and make plays. So really happy with where that group's at as a whole.
What's made Letty Brown so effective early on in his career?
He's a freak and athlete. I mean, he's big and loves the game and is passionate and runs hard, and he's going to continue to get better. He's a really good player. But that group as a whole challenge each other. They practice really hard as a group in every aspect of pass blocking, getting out of the backfield and run game. And it shows. Practice translates, and those guys practice hard. And, they're all playing at a really high level right now.
Do you recall when you first saw Letty, and when did you realize that he was going to be a significant contributor in the offense?
Yeah, no, David has known him for a long time and had told me some things about him, and he passes the eye test, of what people say. And then you see him practice, and I think that the leadership in that room has really taught him and the other guys how to practice and develop. And when you mix in that preparation and that work ethic with the type of talent he has, and good things are going to happen. So it's a testament to the leadership in that group and those guys continuing to push each other in practice. And you mix that with Letty's natural ability, and you're going to see results on the field. So appreciate the leaders in that group, and also how he's taken that leadership and come along throughout the season. He'll continue to get better.
How'd you respond when you saw that you hit 21.97 miles an hour on your chase down?
Was I surprised?
What was yeah.
Well, I never usually have to open up like that. When I run, it's usually about 10-yard increments, so I never really hit top speeds. But I don't know. I wasn't gonna let him score, and that's how fast I had to run to get him down. So I ran that fast. I'd train just as hard as all these other guys, and we have a good program down there. They've gotten me stronger and faster, and then they were more proud of it more than anything that I hit that. But hopefully next time I hit that, it's me like running a touchdown or something. I'll be more I'll like that a little bit more than what the situation
Challenging
was.
Sims this week?
Say again?
You challenging Sims this week?
Yeah, no, everybody, we're all challenging each other. It's fun that even in practice, everybody challenges each other for the bullet award and stuff. But yeah, I couldn't believe I won that. But never won that before, practice or anything.